How's it going, Dopemon fans? We are back with another scouting report for the NHL 2021 Entry Draft. If you've been following along, you know we're talking about the top 31 skaters in the Russian system, and we've reached our number one, Daniil Chayka. He's a left shot D, stands 6'3", 185 pounds, playing for the CSKA Moskva team in the KHL. He's done some bouncing around. He's played for the MHL, VHL. He's really settled into the KHL now, where he's going to be playing in the third round of the playoffs after his VHL and MHL teams were eliminated. So the first thing I want to talk about is his focus and hockey IQ. Chaika reads the ice incredibly quick, so he's never finding himself out of position. This lets him stay calm and never overreact to a play, knowing his role and sticking to his check really well. This works for him best in the defensive zone, where he knows when to physically box out players from in front of the crease, knows when to get his stick into a passing lane, and knows when to take his check into the boards without giving up a key opportunity right in front of the net. This also gives him that elite neutral zone awareness. He can read an opposing skater's options on the breakout, on the rush, and pinch at the right time to deny an opportunity without causing an odd man rush. Sometimes a defenseman who knows how to pinch will pinch and overcommit and not realize that they're leaving a bunch of lanes open for that defenseman, for the forward to pass to. Chaika doesn't do that. I think that this comes from a really strong spatial sense and body awareness. With Shaika, he's constantly making these tiny micro adjustments to his body as he defends, particularly on the cycle, and he puts himself a step ahead of the play to deny those scoring chances. Whether it's in front of the net, getting a stick into a lane, he's both mentally and physically prepared. When we look at other defensemen at this level, we tend to see them standing still in front of the net and reacting slower than Chaika. I think Kirill Kirsanov, who I have ranked at number three, is a good example. He's got slower hands, so he's not the first on the puck. Well, Chaika is. Even looking at defensive forwards like Fyodor Svechkov, who we have ranked at number five, he tries to make those small micro adjustments in the defensive zone as well, but doesn't pull it off as effectively as Chaika does. I think this aspect in particular gives Chaika an elite reaction speed and leads nicely into the next part of his game that I want to talk about, which is his speed and quickness. Not only does he have a quick upper body, but he has a quick lower body as well, which is something you tend to worry about when a kid is 6'3" and still growing into his body. This shows best in the neutral zone, where, with the puck, he can deke and sidestep an opposing forechecker really easily and without a lot of space. He's really good at maintaining possession of the puck and making those quick lateral movements at top speed. And this ability to break the puck out of his own zone at the KHL level is really what sets him apart from his peers. I think of all the defensemen we've scouted in the Russian system, only Dmitry Kostenko, who we have ranked at number six, is on par with him at breaking out the puck, and even he isn't as good of a skater. Though Chaika's game doesn't come without its drawbacks, for someone that reads the ice and controls the puck so well, Chaika isn't a great passer. I don't know if it's a confidence issue or a skill issue, but he has a hard time passing the puck out of his own zone and keeping the puck active in the offensive zone. So whether it be a big pass or a big shot, he just isn't making it. Also, despite being super quick and agile, he needs a bit of a faster top end speed. He can control the puck at higher speeds, but he can't skate at higher speeds yet. And to truly distinguish himself as a puck moving defenseman at the NHL level, as opposed to a defensive defenseman, these are the hurdles he has to overcome. So I'm going to rank him 19th overall, which is about where I see him going in the draft as well. Playing in Canada has been a double-edged sword for his draft stock. On one hand, scouts have seen him and like him and can be confident their pick will adjust well to the North American system. But on the other hand, being the most scouted in the entire Russian system, having the most attention on you, also means that his flaws are more exposed than anyone else. Uh, I think it's easier for a team to look at him and find reasons not to draft him. Being like, oh, his offense isn't there. I'll take someone else. I want this. I want that. And he just doesn't have it. And I think that might hurt his draft stock as well. Though I think a team that's done their scouting properly will recognize that his reaction speed is a quality that puts him above the rest of the Russian class, and that You just can't miss up on something like that. When we compare him to a last year's draft, around the same position at number 20, you get Shakir Mukhamadullin, and when you compare Chayka to Mukhamadullin, you see Chayka's definitely the better player, and I think that's going to show for teams, and he's for that reason is going to get picked somewhere in 15 to 20 overall. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you've caught the other scouting reports. Go check them out if you haven't. Of course, don't forget to let me know down below what you guys think, how Chayka compares to the other top prospects in the draft or in the Russian system. I want to know if you guys think I have him rated too high, if you think someone else is better, if you think his rating is just right. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe because we are not done these scouting reports just yet. Throughout the month of April, I'm going to release 5 scouting reports for the top 5 skaters who went undrafted in 2020, the second year eligibles. If you guys remember Yegor Chainikov in the 2020 draft, he went undrafted in 2019, but went drafted in the first round in 2020. They're always above agers that get overlooked and then drafted. Uh, I don't think any of them are going to go in the first round this year, but I think certainly some are going to get drafted. So stay tuned for those future scouting reports. Thanks so much for watching.